Hey, it's Fred. Today I want to talk to you about this explosion of mobile devices that we're seeing in the market. And what we need to do is change our definition of what a mobile device is. Traditionally, we think of phones or iPads or things that we connect to our corporate networks and that we provide to our employees. But we also need to think about smart fridges, smart vending machines, smart containers, smart cities, a number of things that we can connect to our business in order to deliver new customer interactions. Now, to show you what this looks like, we've built this control center on top of an SAP Afaria system that includes 10 million devices. And these devices, and you can see them on the screen here, they'll total up to 10 million. These devices are distributed all over the world. We've got some in Asia, got some in EMEA. But the point is that we need great tools to manage these devices across geographies, across time zones, across a large customer base. Now, even though we have all of these devices, we can zoom in to even just one. Look at specific alerts for devices, locate these devices no matter where they are on the globe, and manage them the way that we can manage them today. So for example, if I have a stolen device, I can lock this device, protect the data that's on this device directly from this interface. It's not enough to manage single devices. As the number of devices grow, we need better tools. And so what we've done is we've applied the power of SAP HANA and our analytics solution directly on top of these 10 million devices. Let me show you what that looks like. Here's the same data now with the more traditional reporting view. Here what I could see is the detailed split of these devices. And again, we talked about phones, and we talked about cars. We're a company that lease cars to various customers. We can see all of our assets, where they are, and manage them at any time. Right? We can also get detailed reporting on alerts. Now, it's not enough to manage these alerts one at a time. We need better reporting, better management tools to manage them. Here I could see all the alerts across all the devices, these 10 million devices all around the world. And obviously we can get some statistics as to which devices we have in which region. Now, if I wanted even more detail, I can zoom in to see where each of these devices are. Let's use Explorer for this. Here's a view that we created that shows all the devices around Madrid. I can zoom in, see the distribution of the devices, and even isolate the ones that have errors, and drill in on those specific devices. So at any time, I've got complete awareness of where all my assets are, what their status is, how they're being used. Now let's get back to our control center. Here we are back in our control center, and we've looked at some very powerful reporting and analytics tools based on the way that we manage devices today. I'm going to show you a different example on how we can extend this to new use cases. Here's the control panel for our rental car business. Now, not only do we have device management here, but we've also added business rules that let us understand how people are using these assets. In this particular case, I have a car that's moved into a region where we don't allow the renter to go. Now, I've got all the information about the car, the renter, the location, the violation, and I can immediately take action directly from this control panel. This is just a simple example of the new use cases we can build once we're managing all the devices and all of our customer touchpoints. So let's keep going with the rental car scenario and see what additional value we can deliver to our customers. We've built a sample app called Your Rental. This app allows our customers to manage end-to-end their car rental. Not only do they get details or information about drop-off locations, but they can actually take actions on their rental car that we would consider device management actions. And here's another example. We've all done this at one time or another. We've all misplaced our rental car in a large parking lot. Well, I can now, using this app, take an action on the car to find out where it is, like flash the lights or, for example, sound the horn. Now, this is no different. Here we go. Set that action in motion. There's no difference between an administrator locking a lost device, or there it is, or an actual user figuring out where his car is. We can enable this using the same device management infrastructure that we use today and build these additional use cases on top of them. Here's another example of how we can use this conduit. In this case, we're giving the customer an offer based on his recent rental. So this is now a two-way channel between us and the consumer that we've built on top of our device management layer. This is the kind of value that we can generate once we have a solid device management infrastructure for all of our assets. So there you have it, from a few devices to tens of millions in one single device management system. All kinds of devices, new opportunities, detailed analytics, but also a new way to drive relationships with our customers. That's Afaria, and that's SAP HANA. Thank you.